While the year has maybe not been relatively as eventful in comparison to that of a close rival and industry colleague, Davido's year has been everything but quiet in itself. In fact, he has had a super exceptional year. In 2016, with the guys at Sony Music Worldwide pushing him to explore other music genres, we thought we had lost a singer, but this year he quickly reminded us how amazing he is, turning up in his true colors after successfully playing to the guys at the international imprints to allow him push on with his original sound. That decision seemingly catapulted Davido back into our hearts and onto our playlists, ensuring that in 2017 Davido got to run things the Davido way. This is Videowheels 5, and today on Videowheels 5 we're checking out 5 career-defining moments of the OBO in 2017. Number 1, the music.
If I tell you, say I love you, oh, my money, my body, now your own, oh baby.
Musically, the year kicked off for Davido in mid-February with the release of what is today being classified as one of the biggest tunes of the year and what is most certainly Davido's biggest in years, If.
Yeah, beautiful too. My number one in tutu. Sipping bruku tutu. For your love it tutu.
The song and video became instant hits and signaled the return of the true Davido and the hopeful departure of the failed Sony Music World recreation.
You know say nobody holy, but I don't go tell you story. I gotta be your man. I gotta be your man.
Produced by Techno, easily topped the charts continent-wide and from there caught attention across the planet so much that R. Kelly jumped on the remix willingly, and we also got to watch former B2K star Omarion vibing to the song. The worldwide success of If was followed up by another successful single, Fall, which provided room for Davido to satisfy his Sony Music bosses with Berry and Story without hurting his brand here in Africa.
And if I give you one now, money fall on you. All I need is 24.
Number 2, the Wizkid factor.
Now we the run the Nigeria, and everywhere we go, man, we shut it down. And I'ma show you what life about. I get the style and I'ma show it out.
In 2017, we've seen Davido face off with Ice Prince at the Delta Live concerts, clash with bloggers, and even get scolded by veteran rapper Idris Abdul Karim.
Are you guys stupid?
Davido's biggest altercation, however, comes in the form of the reignited beef with Wizkid. Their 2015 beef, which ended with both artists earning big checks to perform together at a Lagos event, was reborn this year. It began with shots thrown on social media, made its way into the music, grew on social media, and even made its way to the international stage.
Some noise for King one day cook. Listen, that is what sweet voice sounds like. We don't want no funny voice around here. Sharp, clean voice.
Many classified this beef as a probable publicity stunt, and even if it isn't, you can't deny how Wizkid and Davido continue to elevate each other's careers with never-ending comparisons and somewhat immature clashes. If Wizkid doesn't drop music for a year, he'd still be in the news every time Davido does, and vice versa. Now that's the true definition of beneficial rivalry.
matter, no they gone dey long.
Number 3, the loss of DJ Olu and Tagbo. In October 2017, fans had cause to fear the worst as Davido lost 3 friends to death in 2 different scenarios within a week. His association with Tagbo, DJ Olu and Chime, and public appearance with Tagbo hours or maybe even less before his death caused unfavorable rumors, with the police even having to question the star.
Davido has been reinvited for questioning and is currently with the DPO Lion Building and the investigating team. Autopsy has been conducted, and the preliminary interim autopsy report reveals that the victim died of asphyxia, which in layman's term means suffocation.
He was later cleared of any misconduct, but while investigations were ongoing, people didn't really take into account the emotional and psychological toll the death of these 3 associates would have had on the singer, and how it, accompanied with the false allegations, could easily rub off negatively on the singer's music and career in general.
My life, your life, eh. To all the people who get bad about, eh. To all the people who get.
Well, thankfully it didn't, and days later he was back on his grind, performing at sold-out concerts in Sierra Leone and Guinea Conakry. Number 4, Davido climbs into the fashion world. Davido may be super famous for his music, but in 2017, he also commercially ventured into fashion, collaborating on a capsule collection with Orange Culture.
My body now your own.
It's over your body.
The collection was launched in the UK back in September. It was then showcased in Nigeria on the Lagos Fashion and Design Week runway a couple of weeks ago. Number 5, the Billion World Tour.
If I give you one credit, you be coming back to me, you be begging for more. And if I give you one credit, you be coming back to me, you be begging for more. For like a man, fuck credit, to look at your man in credit. I don't think I'll be credit.
With the massive success of If and Fall, it became somewhat mandatory for Davido to embark on a tour so his fans across the planet would get a feel of the vibe one-on-one. The OBO tagged its 2017 World Tour the 30 Billion World Tour after the most popular line in If, and was hosted in various locations throughout Europe, Africa, and the United States, which were all well received. He recently announced that a tour would come to Lagos, with a concert set to take place at the Eko Hotel and Suites on the 27th of December 2017. He revealed this with a post on Instagram which read, quote, "It's been a crazy year for me on so many levels, and we are just kicking off. We said we were going back to basics, and that's exactly what we're doing. My first headline show in Lagos in 5 years. We've toured the world this year. It's only right we end it all in my hometown, Lagos. It's going to be crazy. Get ready, December 27th is going to be on a different level. 30 billion gang, the plug, many surprises." Unquote. Well, we just can't wait for that concert. And that's a wrap on 5 things today on Videowheels. We hope you had fun watching. Cheers.
Baby,